Alright, hi everyone. So since it's Food Allergy Awareness Week, something I want to make a video on is how to read food labels. So these two bags of croutons look very similar. One of these bags was bought on accident because, you know, when you're just going through the shelves and you pick up what you normally pick up, you might see this bag and think it's this bag. And because they look so similar, they're both green bags. They both have a picture of a salad with croutons on at the bottom. They look almost exactly the same. One of these bags I'm allergic to and the other one I am not. So I'm going to show you first the bag I am not allergic to, and I'm going to show you exactly how to read a food label the correct way if you have food allergies. Okay, so we're going to start with these croutons. Okay, I don't really eat croutons, but you know, every once in a while I do. Okay, so when you're looking at the ingredients, the very first thing you want to do is, I'm allergic to nuts, so I'm always going to look for nuts. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to the bold area on the bottom. It says contains milk and wheat. So you might think you're done. Okay, milk and wheat, no nuts, I'm done. You're not done, because sometimes they actually will still have your allergen in the main ingredients, but they don't bold it at the bottom because it's not necessarily a requirement for them to bold it at the bottom, which seems crazy, but I've come across many different things that are not bolded on the bottom, but there will still be nuts in the ingredients. So you still have to check. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna do a skim. Once I've checked the bold at the bottom and it looks like it's good so far, I'm gonna do a quick skim through the ingredients. I have been reading ingredient labels for years, so nuts just stand out to me. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of go like this, I'll quickly skim it over and just see if I see nuts. Don't see any nuts. Okay, that's step 2. Now, step 3 is you want to do a thorough read of the ingredients. So I'm gonna read every word: enriched wheat flour, malted barley, and I use my finger to scroll along to make sure I don't miss anything. And I read every single ingredient. I read all of the words. The very last step is you're going to read through the ingredients one more time to be sure. Sometimes I stop at that step if it's something I eat all the time and I pretty much know. But if it's something that's new to me, I definitely go through and I read again one more time to be extra careful. And if you're a child, you should definitely learn how to do this, but you should also have your parent be checking it as well, doing the same exact process. Once I've done that and I can confirm that there's no nuts, it's time to eat. Now, let's look at this bag. Looks super similar. Both croutons, both basically the same thing. However, if I go to this bag, I'm going to start with looking at the bottom, looking at the bold. Okay, I see contains wheat and milk, and then I see this statement: this product was manufactured on shared equipment that also processes tree nuts. So what that means is that this product basically is made on the same equipment where there was nuts. So in a factory, there's equipment, and there may have been, you know, maybe hazelnuts or almonds or pecans on the same equipment that these croutons were processed on. So I'm not going to bother reading through all these ingredients now, because that doesn't matter if there's no nuts in this part. What matters here is the fact that it was shared on the same equipment as nuts. So I'm not going to eat these. I know that they're not okay for me. Okay, so that just goes to show you that you have to read every package, because even though they may look like the same product, might look similar, they are different. So that's how you have to read a food label.